Generic photo, but NFTs, non-fungible.
So yeah,
tokens.
there's been some news about all that's happening this week for the past couple of weeks. One of the things I want to talk about, which pissed me off so much.
Pisses you off.
Oh my god, it was like the worst thing I saw. This happened like last week, but I was like so pissed off about this. Because NFTs are garbage, as of right now, are garbage right now.
Doesn't benefit us right away.
Now, you're turning them into loot boxes? A loot box NFT?
How can you get a gamble off of a digital asset that shows proof that you own a gamble?
That's what I'm like, what?
You're gonna own a chance?
So,
You're gonna own
Atari decided for their 50th anniversary, because this year is their 50th anniversary of them being a game company, they decided that they wanted to release loot boxes NFTs. That they have to they wanted to do this because they think it's fun. They think, the creator of the thing said, this is like the Hallmark cards for video games. And I'm like, are you kidding? How are you this dumb for saying something like that? Like, first of all, I'm not a big fan of loot boxes. You know that. And of course, I'm not a fan of NFTs. So you're combining the two. So you're trying to get an NFT of a link, of a JPEG or a picture that you own. And then you're going to make it randomized. So you don't know the valuation of this so-called NFT.
You own the principle of chance, not even the product that comes up.
Exactly. So it's just like, are we kidding me right now?
So
how would you get to that point?
So with NFTs, right? With NFTs, what I'm thinking is, and what I was thinking while I was driving, how do I say this? Bear with me when I explain this little punchline, this analogy, as it were. Okay. So what it is all these rich individuals are in one lunch cafeteria talking about how much they can make out of a general consumer, and they're speaking out loud while us consumers in the background just being there and just watching all these rich guys talking about how they can create more revenue off of our purchasing and our desires of products, but we're hearing all of them. Exactly. There's no benefit. There's literally no benefit yet. We explained this last 2 weeks. We explained on episode 35, okay? We explained it. There's no home for all these NFTs. So when the wave of all these companies talk about their way of NFTs, their opinions of NFTs, what we can do with NFTs, what we can do, how is this, for what? Where is it going to go? So again, there's all these big wigs in a table just talking about, I have all these bunch of ideas that I want to go ahead and put to the general public and make sure everybody understands that we're going to be doing this, and this is how we're going to get the revenue, because all these people are going to be buying all this useless digital blockchain encrypted items that we're going to have, and we're going to discuss this, and all the people are going to really love it because we're going to say that they're going to love it because it's going to be desirable. The Mickey Mouses, the Goofy trophies, everything. They're going to love it. They're going to love it. And do you guys like it? Do you guys like it? Do you guys like it over there? Because we're all hearing it in the audience. This is what's happening. We're all hearing it in the audience, okay? While all the rich are just sitting at this table. They're just sitting at this table talking about how they're going to con and all of us, right? And we're just like, we don't like it. Shut up. And they're like, so what we're going to do is make a Mickey with golden ears. We're going to make the retro Mickey, the first ever Mickey that was created with Oswald. We're going to make them gold, and then we're going to sell it for $19.99 as a digital asset. We're going to put it as a trophy somewhere in the verse of meta that we don't know where it's created from.
It's so bad. It's like, it's awful.
And it's like, so disrespectful. It's bothering me.
I'm sorry. Right now, it's literally. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat this. This is a pyramid scheme. That's what this is. This is a pyramid
you know what's funny?
Scheme. Like, I don't want to say it like that because it still had to see, but it's pretty much a pyramid scheme.
And I get the reason why people say it's a pyramid scheme, but I view it as it's a great opportunity, and all these companies are pitching this great opportunity so nonchalant that the fangs are coming out from these blood-sucking, money-hungry people, knowing that there's no home for it yet.
Exactly.
I could get it. I could get it if, let's just say, PlayStation Home. Bring you back. If you guys don't know where PlayStation Home was, it was go YouTube and check out what PlayStation Home was. You got your real life avatar. You can make bow shirts. You can get him a Nike shirt with Adidas shoes and walk out to a whole mall to shop. Escalators. You can run up to people and talk to people with actual legit clothing. That's NFTs, bro. That's NFTs, but places at home don't exist. Rec Room, you play Rec Room, you have some fun. That's not a real metaverse. That's just a game to have fun with others. Then you have Meta. Meta. Where's Meta? What is Meta? Hold on. No. Get yours that you just had. Jesus, kids, man. They just, man, I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone right now. I can't be disturbed here. Boom. Meta. What is Meta doing? Quest. You have Quest 2. Is there a lobby you can just go and meta it out?
Not this. I think
yes or no?
I think they're starting.
Yes or no? Clearly speak to the mic. Say it.
I haven't used it yet, so I can't tell you.
What you mean? So there is a.
There is, I think, yes.
So there's a verse of Meta that you can just go in, operate on Facebook, and just rock everything. But if that's the case, because I don't have a PC and log into Quest 2 and do it, if that's the case, what? It's not that popular, I'm assuming.
No, it's not.
It's not. So it's just like Rec Room-ish. It's just like a game where you can just have a lobby.
Yeah, because
there's no home.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
pretty
saying?
bad, yeah.
That's why when everybody's pitching NFTs, they're pitching this NFT thing, and they're nonchalant telling all these ways to just own your pockets.
Yeah, because I want to talk about this company that,
hit
it's
it.
so funny.
Hit it. I'm bothered.
Team 17, the company who made Worms.
Yeah.
Remember the Worms game series?
Yep.
And they also, bought some other companies that make that Platonic, who does ukulele and all that type of stuff. Well, beginning of the week, they decided that they want to get into the NFT game too.
Of course.
So they wanted to work with, it's called Reality Gaming Team.
Reality or reality?
Reality.
Okay, I think the way you said it.
Yeah, Reality Team. That was the company that they're going to work together to get these NFTs out of the different kind of work characters, like different kind of like hats and stuff. The typical NFT stuff. But so much people were against it.
I obviously think
it
so.
was so funny because they've been working with companies. Like I said, Platonic, they do ukulele. They said on Twitter that I will not be working with them if they are doing this for this thing. And then another company, it's called Ghost Time Games, who done the really popular Overcooked games. Okay. They also said on Twitter no, we are not doing this game at all, and we're not going to work with you if you're going to do something like that. And then another company, Agro Crab, which makes another game, it's called Going Under. They also said it, and then a bunch of people were saying no, don't do it. So of course, literally 24 hours later, they said, no, we're not gonna do it no more. We're done. We're back in the
doing good.
24 hours later, they decide no. They
you don't see Sony talking about it.
No.
Not even Microsoft's talking about it.
No. And the funny thing is, also this week too, EA, they were all for it early in the NFT thing.
Obviously.
Now they're not for it.
No,
they're not for it.
They're for it. But they ain't trying to get negative publicity because they're already looking terrible with the boots and gambling.
Focusing on it. They're not focusing on it.
In reality, what they said was, we're really going to be on this once it pops off and there's a home, but we're not going to really focus on it really too much. We're just going to focus on, what is it, eFootball? No.
That's different. They'll focus on the games and stuff.
Games, yeah, just in general. But their loot boxing, their ways of gorging, customers' money already. Exactly. Obviously, they're going to be for NFTs. Again, NFTs is something that's a very great technology, but it's getting a bad rap because all these companies are now seeing the opportunities.
And like I said,
with no customer feedback.
And the environment is so bad for the environment because of the amount of electricity that they use. Yeah. It's so bad for my environment. That's what they need to stop.
And I don't even think about the environment, and unfortunately, I just don't.
You have kids.
Yeah.
You want them to live in a nice world, don't you? Yeah. If this keeps doing it, it's gonna freaking ruin everything.
Okay, if I download a Mickey, put it in my little. If I got the dresser from IKEA NFT with a Mickey Mouse and NFT, it's not like a car's gonna melt and toxins and all that.
Not like
I get it, but
it's the whole electricity thing. Because remember,
it's not like I get it and something's gonna explode down the street. Like, whoa, I ain't getting that thing again.
You're not the only person doing it. Everyone is doing it. that affects it. So that's the thing. That's why people
it is
get up in
existing on the
arms
block.
about.
Yeah.
That's why people get up in arms about all this type of stuff.
The
because of that.
environmentalists. That's another separate argument, but that does make sense though.
Yes.
I'm just talking about the lucrative aspect of all these companies ready to go forward. Well, we're saying stop it. We don't care, and even if we did care, there's no home for it anyway. So why are you talking about it? And they're like NFT. It's like somebody's talking to you, and you're like, I don't like it, and they just look at you and go NFT. Well, I don't know whether it's NFT. You like NFT. You buy it.
You know what's funny though? I don't know if you noticed that, but I think it was a couple weeks ago when we was talking about the NFT and we mentioned something about it on our Twitter. We literally had like 4 people like message us about, do you want to get more into NFTs and all that type of stuff? I don't know if you noticed that.
No.
But I did. I was like, what? No,
no. They're about to get this outfit right here. This is going to be NFT right here. You're going to dress up like that.
No, because I was like looking like, no. I was like, no.
If there is a home that everybody can go, if Sony's smart and buys EA and brings back PlayStation Home with VR, who knows, maybe VR 2 comes with PlayStation Home and now be their focus, and finally there's a home for NFTs. And if that is the case, bro, then everything will slowly make sense.
Like I said, the whole NFT thing is something.
Because I don't know people are gonna make their homes. You know they're gonna decorate their rooms, their house.
Well, yeah.
Of course they are. If Philips has an NFT and I buy the hue lights and the bridge, and I get an NFT automatic with my purchase, you don't think I'm gonna hook up my hue lights and my little box right there in my little digital home? Why not? It's there. It's baked in.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no home for it, and it's sad that we're still on this NFT range, and everybody's like, it's a scam. Of course, it's a scam. There's nothing there to put to make it happen.
It is, like, no doubt.
The only, again, and we said this before, the only time that made sense was music. And Tory Lanez did it. And it was fantastic. They make the artist from a label to be his own artist 100% of their work that they make themselves. So you're not a fan of it. I'm really not a fan of it.
No, I'm not.
So, and that's